What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So if you're trying to get the Rictus of Terror for your Warlock build in Diablo IV Lord of Hatred, this guide will show you the fastest and most reliable ways to farm it. If you are running a Shadow form or an Abyss build, this is definitely a unique that is worth chasing. So let's jump into the best farming methods. The number one method for farming this item is farming Duriel. Duriel has Rictus of Terror in his loot table, which makes him the best boss to target if this is the item that you're after. Now, to open Duriel's treasure chest after defeating him, you're going to need a layer key. So your real goal here is keeping a steady supply of keys. The fastest way that I've found is simply completing war plants as efficiently as possible. The faster you cycle through war plants, the faster you'll earn more greater layer keys and get back into Duriel runs. This is by far the most consistent way to target farm Rictus of Terror. So if you're serious about getting the helmet, expect to spend most of your time farming Duriel. Now, if Duriel doesn't drop the helmet directly, don't worry, every run is still making progress. Duriel can drop Shards of Agony, which are boss trophies. Once you've collected 5 Shards of Agony, you can combine them in the Horadric Cube to receive a random item from Duriel's loot table. That means that every 5 trophies give you another chance at Rictus of Terror without having to rely solely on the direct boss drop. So even when RNG isn't on your side, you're still building toward another opportunity at the item. The final option is using the Horadric Cube to upgrade white quality Warlock Helms into uniques. This method is much more RNG heavy because you're rolling from the entire pool of Warlock Unique Helms instead of targeting a specific boss loot table. But if you decide to go this route, a great way to stock up on white helms is by gambling murmuring obols at the purveyor of curiosities. Once you build up a large collection, you can upgrade them through the cube, and you can hope that the Rictus of Terror is one that appears. It is definitely a lot less reliable than farming Duriel, but it is another way to take extra shots at the item while you're playing. So those are the 3 best ways to farm the Rictus of Terror in Diablo IV Lord of Hatred. So first, again, focus on farming Duriel, save every Shard of Agony for additional loot table rolls, and if you've got plenty of white Warlock Helms and mats, you can use the Horadric Cube for even more chances. Now, if this guide helped you out, please leave a like, subscribe for more Diablo 4 farming guides, and let me know in the comments how many Duriel runs it took you before Rictus of Terror finally dropped. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.